What's up, guys? Chase here. I'm going to talk about constructivism. So, what's the prompt? Think about a topic I would need to teach. My head immediately went to the Prohibition era. Just the Prohibition in general. I think it's a very interesting time in America's history, and you can apply it to a lot. Honestly, it doesn't just have to be about alcohol, which is where my lesson is going to go. So, I plan on giving the kids some info about the Prohibition, letting them know some info about both sides, why people wanted to ban it, why people wanted to keep it, why Prohibition passed, all that good stuff, why we got away with Prohibition, how it didn't really work, all that good stuff. And so, yeah, I'm going to sit them down, teach them about that, and then I'm going to split them up into two groups. One side's going to be for Prohibition, the other side's going to be against it. However, here's the twist. It's not going to be about alcohol. These kids are going to be debating on whether or not we need to ban social media, because that's what all the kids like, social media. But yeah, I think that would be really interesting to have them apply the whole Prohibition, like, oh, we need to ban it. Oh, no, we don't. We need it. If they could apply that to social media, A, I think it would captivate them. Kids love social media. And B, I think it'll help them understand more about, that's my dog, more about Prohibition and why it went down, why people wanted to ban stuff, and why Prohibition doesn't really work. So, yeah, I would do that. I'll have them sit down, I'll have them talk it out, have almost like a Socratic seminar almost, except it's going to be two teams, and they'll be debating. That they'll be getting their info from a couple different sources, so that's cool. That's always a key point for an effective learning environment, multiple divergent sources. Let's see. The learning is personalized by a variety of criteria. I mean, applying social media to kids, how much more personalized can you get? Kids love Snapchat. Kids love Instagram. It's like perfect. Let's see, what else? Questions are valued over answers too. I would much rather have my kids be asking a bunch of questions than them giving me right answers, because learning is all about asking questions, stuff you don't know, and if you're afraid to ask questions, you'll never learn. But yeah, students will be asking more questions than the teacher. That's going to be a big one. They're going to be asking each other questions, which I find is the most important part. They're going to be opening up discussions, and they'll be actually like communicating with each other, not just sitting down, me speaking at them. Yeah, I think that's very important. Discussion always brews up very good. How do I put that? The more you get them talking, the more they'll learn on their own, which is the most important part for me. I want them to teach each other. I don't want to stand up there and teach them all day, teach at them. I want to learn with them. Yeah, so that's my concrete example. They'll sit, or the Prohibition, but for social media, semantic or Socratic seminar. Three key attributes of an effective learning environment within my example. Where did I put that? Number one, students will be asking more questions than I will be asking of them. They'll be asking each other questions and stuff. Ideas come from divergent sources. The kids are going to be like brainstorming together. It's not just one person has the idea and okay, they're the team leader. It's everyone's throwing in ideas like a melting pot. Variety of learning models are used. We're going to be discussing. I'm going to be having stuff up on the board. There's going to be pictures. I'm hitting audio, visual. They can get up and move around if they want. Boom, that's kinesthetic. Uh, Class learning empties into a connected community. So yeah, this will help them understand not only why Prohibition happened, but it'll help them get into the mind of other people, step into someone else's shoes, because maybe they agree with banning social media, but they're on the team that doesn't want it banned. Then they got to think outside the box. And yeah, I think I hit all the bases. Have a good night.